Hello everyone, my name is Krista Lavapia. I am the head of advertisement and media production for Femo, and today I will be taking you on a little run through of our website for our national side. First of all, if you are new to Femo, welcome, super glad to have you here, and we are so excited to start getting lessons with you guys. So let's jump right into a little tour of our website. Right now I'm on the home page. You can access this on the first tab at the top that says Home. On the first tab, you can see that we have our organization title, our motto, and if you scroll down a little bit, you can see a summary of what our organization entails and a small trailer for you guys to watch if you'd like to. You can scroll through the rest of this homepage on your own leisure. There's a lot of features that you can check out, a lot of different things you can check out, but what's mostly important for us at the moment is how to sign up as a volunteer. If you go back to the top of the website, you can click right here that says sign up here, and it will take you to a sign up tab that you can also access at the top of the website. The sign up tab is close to the end, right next to the about tab, and you can click on that as well. But we're going to click this little nifty button right here. So this brings you to the sign up page. You can sign up as a volunteer or an international student sign up. You guys are national members, so we're going to go for the volunteer sign up. So we're going to click this button right there, and it's going to bring us to another page that leads us to 3 different types of signups for volunteer. As you can see, we have an independent volunteer signup, a Femo Club member signup, and a Making a Chapter signup or application. I will go through each of these in detail so you know which one fits you the best. First, let's go over the independent volunteer signup. This applies to people who are in college or not in school or are part of any organization in general, and they just want to participate in Femo independently. So let's check that out by pressing this sign up button. This will bring us to an independent volunteer sign up page. There's going to be directions right there. All you have to do is follow those directions, check out the documents that we've provided for you guys. Once you've looked through all the directions, you'll be able to fill out this Femo activity participation form that you will be sending to femo.main@gmail.com. After that, you will wait for an approval from one of our officers that you have officially joined Femo, and once you're completed with that, you can start signing up right here for lessons. This is a pretty straightforward process. All you have to do is follow the directions, sign the participation form, and you are all set. Welcome to Femo. You've officially done it. Now we're back on the sign up page. Let's go over Femo Club member sign up. This applies to people who are already a part of an affiliated chapter with Femo, so some of our clubs at schools or other universities or colleges. So if you are already a member of one of our national clubs, you can click right here, the sign up right next to Femo Club member. This will take you to a separate page, our club member sign up page. This is a pretty straightforward process. All you have to do is fill out all this information about yourself, create a password for yourself. We suggest that you write it down so you don't forget it, but we do understand that there are cases where we forget some of our passwords, so you can always reset it by emailing it at fhsfemo.org to reset your password. Now we are back again to the sign up page for one last time to explain making a chapter. If you are interested in making a chapter at your own school, you can apply for one by clicking this button right here next to making a chapter. This will also bring you to a separate page called New Chapter, and you will be filling out a Google form right here. It looks like we currently do not have access to the Google form, but once that becomes available to us, all you have to do is fill out a short form with a few questions of where your chapter is, who will be in charge of your chapter, simple questions like that, and we will organize an available meeting with 2 of our head officers, Nicole James and Raylan Esquiera. You can check out their schedules right here to schedule a time to meet with them to actually apply for this chapter. Now that you guys are official volunteers, welcome to the organization. I will take you to our volunteer guide to help you navigate through the website, get through lesson plans, how to schedule some lessons for yourself, and any other questions that you may have. So right now I'm on the home page again. To access the volunteer guide, all you would have to do is go to the home tab at the very top of the page, hover over it, and click down to volunteer guide. This will take you directly to our volunteer guide. Right now we don't have any instructions for anything, so we appreciate your patience. Those will be up very soon. But for now, we do have rules and disciplines for our volunteers. We really suggest that you guys go through this before performing any lessons, just to make sure that you are following all of our rules and respecting everyone else around you. But yeah, that's basically it for the volunteer guide. As of now, we will be putting up instructions for later, but if you guys have any questions, don't forget to contact femo.main@gmail.com if you have any current questions about any process at all. But yeah, this will definitely be available to you guys in the near future, so you have a better understanding of how things work in Femo. Now I'm going to explain the events tab also at the very top of the page. It is the 4th event from the left. If you click on it, You can see all of our past events that we've had in Femo and also get to know some of our upcoming events. Currently, we do not have any upcoming events, but we will be having some soon, so stay tuned. Next, I'm going to go over our partnership tab, which is right next to the events tab at the top of the page. So we'll click that right there. Our partnerships include any of our international relations with other countries. Right now we have relations with Japan, but we are pending our relations with Korea, Vietnam, Mexico, Guatemala, India, and Bangladesh, and hopefully some more in the future. If you guys like to check that out, you can click here at the bottom, and it will bring you to some of our partnered universities in this country. You can also check that out by hovering over the Partnerships tab at the very top and just clicking on the country that most interests you. Next, I will take you to the News tab, which is also right next to the Partnerships tab. If you guys don't have any access to our Instagram, our Facebook, Twitter, any of our socials, you can come to the website to get updates on our latest female events, our news, and volunteer opportunities. And if you want to get some updates specifically for volunteers, you can hover over the News tab and get volunteer updates. These ones will be specific towards our national side. The last tab that could be of interest to you is our About tab, which is at the very end right here. On this tab, you get a little more information about our mission values, our head officers, our history, and how to contact us. Here are some of my fellow head officers on the very front, looking very cool. And if you scroll down, you can read some of our missions and our values for this organization. Get to know some of our history of how we started and our first members of Femo, and also a list of the heads of Femo. You can read some of our descriptions here, what we specialize in, and how to best contact us if you have any questions. If you'd like to contact any of us, please email femo.main@gmail.com and ask for a specific person if that is what you're emailing for. On the very bottom of this page, we have additional visuals and information for you guys if you'd like to look at something and just get to know a little bit more of information. That's basically it for our About tab. So as of now, I've gone over the Events tab, Partnerships tab, News tab, Sign Up tab, and the About tab. But what's really interesting is that we have an actual volunteer homepage for you guys. It's going to be the third tab from the left. If you click on that, you can check out our volunteer homepage where you have access to all the things that I've shown you on this one page. So if you scroll down, you can click sign up right here to sign up to become a volunteer, or you can even make a chapter from this homepage. You can plan your schedule right here with this button. Here are some links to some of our social media pages that we use most frequently. The very last thing on this page is our News tab, or go to the volunteer guide. I'm realizing I didn't explain something. Now I will be going over some features that you guys have as volunteers. So first, I'm going to go to the volunteer tab at the very top of the page and hover over it. And now you can see all the features that you guys have. But first, let's jump into plan. This is the planning page, and this is where you're mainly going to be putting in your times, your availability, so people can book lessons with you. So first, you're going to put in your username and the password that you submitted, and log in. I will go do that. Now that I've logged into my account, this will be popping up at the bottom of the page. This is where you're going to start setting your availability times. Here you're going to set in a date that you are available for. So for instance, I'm available on the 23rd. This is where you put in your preferred gender. If you only prefer to talk to females, males, or any other, you can put that here. Or you could put none if you don't have any preference. This is where you set in the times for the specific day for your schedule. They are in 15-minute increments. So I'm going to put in my times, whatever you guys are available for. Once you guys have completed your availability schedule for one day, you can click submit right there, and people can begin booking lessons with you within your time ranges. If you'd like to change your schedule for a specific day, you can go to that same day. For instance, if I find out I was not free on the 23rd, I can go back to the 23rd, change my times, and submit again. The only instance where this will be unavailable is if someone has already booked a lesson with you, and if you'd like to cancel that lesson, you will have to contact that person personally and tell them to cancel it from their side. And that's it for planning lessons. Let's check out the other features. So if I go back to the volunteer tab, I can click Student Activity. On this page, you can check out a student's activity to see if you have booked a lesson with them in the past. Of course, you're going to have to put in your username and your password again to sign in. And here you can click the student's name to look up if you've had a past lesson with them. Now let's check out the history and availability feature. This is the history and availability page. It looks like we don't have something loading here, so my apologies for that, but it's basically going to look the exact same as this feature at the bottom. For history, you can look up the lessons that you've had, people you've had lessons with, dates, all of that fun stuff right here in this history section. It's going to look very similar to this, so it won't be too difficult to process. For the availability section here, you can check which available times you put for a specific date. So first, I'm going to find my name here, select a date that I want to know my available times for, put in my password, put in look up, and then just see which times that I had put in. And that's about it for the history and availability section. Now we can check the last feature that we have on the volunteer tab, which is going to be national chapters. This page is basically just telling you which chapters we are affiliated in within the United States. And if you'd like to make a chapter as I had explained before, you can click this button. That's about it for our run through of the website. I hope this was informative and helpful for you guys. Good luck as new volunteers of this organization. Don't forget to contact us if you guys have any other questions, and have a wonderful, amazing day. Or evening.